Crying out loud. I can...
Oh, good grief. I've never felt
feels
that.
heavy almost.
Kieran, put your hand on
The
there.
glass will move under the fingers.
It is. It literally is like somebody
Lead.
pushing it down so much.
Yes. How extra. I've never seen that before.
It's very
You
odd.
know, I've done it. Everyone's fingers on the top moved, so no one's no one's hardly on it.
No.
I can also tell from this, in terms of flow of blood on people's fingers, if they're really, really pushing, then it would be quite obvious. I can't see. Somebody's got a cold finger. Who's that?
Me.
No, to your right.
To my right.
Stuart.
Stuart's got a very cold finger.
Blimey.
Everything else is red.
Can you move the glass in a big circle? Move the glass in a big circle. Listen to the whistling. What is that
What
noise?
was that?
What is that noise up there at the stairs? Who is here, Becca? Listen to the tapping. What is that?
It's almost like drums or tribal drums or something.
I can hear that.
Ow!
What happened then?
That is the second time in here I've been hit. Right at the back of the head. I was hit over there and I've just been hit again. Ah!
Right.
Yeah. It just hurts.
What,
It's
like
not
a sharp or a blunt?
do you know, I don't know if it's actually hit or someone going like that. Ow! There's no one over there, is there? No. There's definitely no one there.
No. I don't feel there's anything coming from this board at all.
So dramatic happenings on the vigil, and Paul, of course, is down there at the moment. I'll leave you with this thought before we take a break. Francesca in Bromborough says, my grandfather lived in Roztoki, near Prague, and worked in these waterworks for just 1 week. He told us how scary it was, and he was terrified to stay there. And we certainly are tonight. More on the way from historic Prague after this.
What happened then?
That is the second time in here I've been hit. Right at the back of the head.
Welcome back to Most Haunted Live. We've moved location now. We're actually in what's called the shed, and that's exactly what it is. There is a rather large shed, not your great big, you know, not a garden shed, and there's this sort of odd contraptions. I think this is kind of a steamroller thing. We've still got Paul with us. How are you feeling, Paul?
A bit unnerved. You can tell I wasn't expecting to be joining you because I've got the kind of
You're
showbiz
naked.
jacket on. But
Yeah.
Very odd atmosphere in that last place, though, and lots of terrible noises. So I'm pleased we're in here. To be
Yeah,
honest.
the noises were pretty good, weren't they? They were quite loud, even though...
Good for you, bad for me. And that weird slithering noise. I think Kath heard that as well.
Very
It's kind
odd.
of something under the table.
It unnerves you, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Definitely. And Mirka, how are you feeling so far? All right?
all right, yeah.
Yes?
Thank you very much.
Do you sense anything in this particular building?
Not much in here. I just feel that if somebody visits here during the day, they might hear some noises.
Oh, really?
Because they letting them know that somebody's around.
Okay.
But it's nothing that you should be worried
And
about.
if you're all right, it's just Kieran coming in. So people are hearing and seeing stuff in here, who would it be? Is there somebody haunting here? Has somebody died in here? Somebody associated with it?
I don't think it's associated to death. It's like mainly let them know that somebody is around here.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel it's not connected to this place, but maybe in some to this area.
Oh,
not
okay.
exactly
The
the
land.
shed here.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Kieran, now you've just checked on the web cameras, haven't you, for trigger objects?
Yes.
And?
No movement yet.
Ooh, brilliant. Something came across and hit that truck at the back.
Let me go and check on the
You
floor.
go check. Dickwe. That's my only word I've learnt so far.
Yeah.
Means thank you. Can you do it again, please? Do it again. Watch these things on the floor. Okay. Yeah. Can you do it again, please? Throw something else. Can you get into these vehicles? Oh, brilliant. Someone should get in there then. Go on.
Well, in that case, it'll actually be a fight between Stuart or I, but I'm here. God, this actually smells like my old Triumph Herald.
If you're here, please can you make a noise? Okay, leave Carl where he is. Everybody come back to where they were stood beforehand.
Okay.
Yeah. Go back this way, guys.
Okay.
Okay. Back. Your course, Chris. Oh, go on a minute. Just watch this stuff on the floor. There's these railings on the floor. All right?
Thank you.
Okay, everyone? Okay, so we've got Carl there in that vehicle. Okay. Would you stand there? So we were talking, and anybody move the trigger object?
And nobody had moved the trigger object, and just to be clear for people at home, it's on top of the metal cupboard. They'll see that I've got a lock-off camera there as well, on top of the cupboard, but there's no movement yet. And some of the tools are actually from this shack as well. They shouldn't have been taken out, but I purposely took them out.
Okay. Wouldn't it be great if we got in a port and they suddenly landed in front of us?
Yeah.
Okay. If there is somebody here with us now, please can you affect Carl? Move something where Carl is? Yes?
I've just seen a blue light flash in the corner where I could see in borders.
Oh! Whoa! Whoa!
What the fuck was that?
Don't know. It was
What was
outside where you are, Carl.
That was outside.
Yes, it was. What the hell was that?
That was on the back of the truck.
On the back of the truck.
Something hit the back of the truck. Something's just smashed the back of the truck.
We all heard
That
it.
came from outside.
That was the back of this truck, because the truck moved. It shook.
Is there anything on the thermal imager, Kieran?
No, there's no objects on the floor, that's for sure. I'm just seeing
Nothing thermal imager.
nothing showing up.
Okay. Okay. Everybody back again. Everybody back.
Okay.
You all right, Paul?
Yeah.
What do you think to that noise?
You're still...
Yeah.
No one seems to be that bothered that I'm in a truck that's just been
Yes,
clouted
because
by
you're
something.
brave. Guys, we can analyse it in a minute. Come back here. Carl, close the door.
Door's as close as it can be.
Okay.
Okay. Everybody back to where they were.
Okay, coming.
You know what I'm doing, don't you,
I
Kieran?
know exactly what you're doing. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, did you hear that? Listen. Listen. Liqui. Can you hear it?
What are you hearing?
I'm hearing a low murmuring like a
Yes, I was
man's
gonna say.
voice.
A rumbling, I was thinking also, but...
Listen.
Because there's just a really big, really neat pile of wood out there, and it's not been disturbed.
It's not been moved. Do it again, please, whoever you are. Show us where you are. Is that you, Carl, moving?
Sorry?
Are you moving?
I'm not moving. I'm just sitting in the truck.
Did you all hear that?
Yeah, definitely.
Show us where you are, please.
They're banging again.
Yeah. Bang again, please. Throw something, move something. Touch Carl. You all right?
Yeah, well, somebody's just hit this door.
Something hit the door, he said.
Yeah.
Something's just tapped on this door. The passenger...
We heard it. And again. Is that you, Carl?
No, I've just leant over.